Good afternoon, and welcome to the Brazilian American Chamber of Commerce's webinar on the science and practice of meditation during uncertain times. I am John Welch, Executive Director of the Brazilian American Chamber, and on behalf of the Chamber, we wish you all health and safety in this difficult time, and thank you for attending. I'd also especially like to thank Fernanda Paroneto of Behind the Scenes NYC, a specialized hospitality firm, who is part of our membership marketing committee for helping arrange this and bringing Dr. Mendoza in on the webinar. The link to her website I'll put on the chat, and I will also put on the chat Dr. Mendoza's website. This afternoon, we are honored to have Dr. Glenn Mendoza, MD, MPH, who will conduct a lecture followed by meditation. Dr. Mendoza was voted as one of the top doctors in the New York Metropolitan area and Hudson Valley. He has served as Director of Neonatology for 21 years at Good Samaritan Hospital in Suffern, New York, and has received prestigious awards for medical achievements in the area of pediatrics and neonatal care. He oversees the teacher training program on the East Coast and Pranic healing certification process globally. Dr. Glenn teaches and oversees higher Pranic healing and spiritual courses in the United States, Puerto Rico, Mongolia, and other parts of the world. His life's dedication is to spread the teachings of Pranic healing and Arhatic healing, yoga, with love and compassion. The link to his website will also appear on the chat in just a couple minutes. Before turning the screen over to Dr. Mendoza, I would ask the attendees to please use the Q&A tab for questions, unless you want to open it up for free-form discussion. Dr. Mendoza, I'll leave that to you. You can make those questions at any time in this chat. It's at the bottom of your screen, Q&A, and perhaps we'll have them answered interactively or at the end or whenever our guest decides to do that. Anyway, thank you all, and thank you, Dr. Mendoza. Let me turn this over to you.
Thanks, John. We are experiencing new trends and technology at this point in time. Okay, I'll mute everybody's. Good. We find ourselves in a unique and interesting times, as I've just mentioned. Even during BC, I mean before coronavirus, meditation has become a pillar of our modern life. It is an answer to our highly paced, overstretched schedule. And do you know anyone who has not meditated at some point in time during his or her life? A majority statistics show that a majority of successful CEOs, a majority of successful executives have actually meditated. I am Dr. Glenn Mendoza. I'm a practicing physician in New York and New Jersey. And I want to thank you all for joining me here today to discuss, number one, meditation and its impact on us. Number two, our brains and outlook during the present lockdown situation. And number three, how we will be moving forward into the future of this, what we call new normal, or as I will call it, the new routine. I'm always seeking new ways to grow. Before the coronavirus pandemic, I've traveled throughout the whole world teaching and lecturing. Being a teacher, people would often come to me with problems, seeking advice or guidance or direction. I have learned many priceless teachings from my teacher, Grandmaster Cho Koksui. And wherever he goes, the ability to make a difference in people's lives is what I treasure most. There were times that even a great teacher like him would be asked a challenging and perplexing question. He would pause for a few seconds, look up, nod his head, and simply respond, "Let me meditate on it." As people began to reach out to me when this pandemic started with questions and concerns, I find myself in a state of pause and deep reflection. And mirroring my teacher, my natural reaction was, let's meditate on it. What started out as a 7-day daily meditation on March 13 turned into a month, then into 2 months, and now indefinitely a group of over 1,000 strong with 2 other languages, Spanish and Portuguese. Yes, my Brazilian friends, Portuguese, we have it translated in these nightly meditations, have gathered around the world every night to listen to spiritual lectures, experience deep and engage in deep meditations, and create the stability we are all craving. The theme for our meditation was not personal. This time, it was global, one that belongs to the whole humanity. We've been blessing the earth at night. We've been blessing those who are sick. We are blessing countries. We are blessing the frontliners. We are blessing our homes. We are blessing ailing Mother Earth that is recuperating. There was the unknown, the uncertainties, the distractions, the stress, and even death are knocking on our doors when friends, colleagues, and family members were getting critically ill. Create the stability. What do I mean by that? Look back 2 months ago when global lockdown was looming before us. We were petrified. Look back again. We were all facing fear on varying degrees, and as life as we knew it had turned upside down. People were seeking understanding, reassurance, and some comfort during this upheaval. It seems as though many of them, like me, need to pause to find that deep understanding because their logical minds were coming up with answers that did not resonate with the depth people were seeking. I have to say this because we've been in contact with groups in Brazil, and Brazil is just a number 2 now in number of coronaviruses because of practices, whatever things have happened. So there are a lot of coronavirus cases. The hospitals are jam-packed in some of the major cities. So what we were seeing 2 months ago, Brazil is experiencing it now. So how does meditation create stability now for us and for those who are in Brazil? How does it calm our nerves and bring forth a deeper connection and peace when the world seems to be falling apart? As meditations spread far and wide, researchers are going deeper to find out this practice really works and who could benefit most from it. This research has given us new understanding and open questions, and we will explore some of these incredible studies later on. But what I've witnessed over the past 2 months, 2.5 months, actually 71 days, with a group of over 1,000 people meditating has brought me to a deeper level of understanding the power and synergy of collective or group meditation. But the interesting part is that as much as the brain attempts to comprehend and understand the practice of meditation, it consistently falls short of what the experience itself brings to our lives. Because of the global meditation, clearly scientific research needs to catch up. I'm initiating or pursuing some research studies now to investigate the effectiveness of meditation delivered through your screen. Now people learn about meditation, about the physical world through our smartphones, through our computers, and through apps. That is the future right there. And yet the bulk of the research is still in this intensive in-person intervention or meditations. So the virtual learning which we are experiencing now actually is opening up a research field for meditation. And we are in the forefront, we're spearheading it because of just the experience of uncertainty. But I would like it to lead you to a short meditation so you could feel the effects for yourself. I want you to sit in a comfortable position. Just close your eyes, relax. I'll guide you to a breathing exercise wherein just follow the instructions. Just inhale, gently, hold, exhale, gently, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Excellent. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. We'll do an invocation, or you could do your own invocation, or mentally follow me. To Divine God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, we thank you for your great, great blessings. To the holy teachers, to the holy masters, to the holy saints, to the holy gurus, to all the great ones, all the beings of love and light, we thank you for your great, great blessings. To my spiritual teacher, to all spiritual teachers, we thank you for your blessings. Healing angels, healing ministers, we thank you. We thank you all. I want you to think of a happy event and smile at this happy event. Recall a happy event. Put sound, put music, put emotions in it, and smile at that happy event. Think of another happy event or the same happy event. And we will raise our hands at chest level in a blessing position. With the palms facing outward, you could look at me and visualize the earth the size of a small ball in front of you. And allow yourselves to be a channel of this divine energy. Mentally follow me, Lord God. Make me an instrument and channel of your peace. Prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi. Allow yourself to channel of peace to the entire earth. We ask ourselves, all 150 or 100, 200 of us now, say, we are one. We are one. The collective force of love, the collective force of goodness, and the will to do good for Mother Earth. Where there is hatred, let us sow love. Allow ourselves to be a channel of peace, love, and allow ourselves to be a channel of forgiveness to the entire earth. Where there is doubt, faith, where there is despair, hope, allow ourselves to be a channel of hope and faith and light and joy. Lord God, Make us an instrument and channel of peace, of love. Look at, you could gently open your eyes. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's Brazil. They're having a difficult time now, and this is an opportune time that no different than what we did before. Allow ourselves to be a channel of peace. Allow ourselves to be a channel of healing. Allow ourselves to be a channel of love, a channel of hope and faith and light and joy to entire Brazil. Continue to bless and continue to smile. We are one. Separation is an illusion. There is only oneness. And the virtual process have shown us that. Now be aware of your crown. Mentally follow me from the heart of God. Let the entire earth be blessed. Let the entire Brazil be blessed with love, with kindness, with great joy and happiness, with harmony, with sweetness, with tenderness and divine peace, with goodwill and the will to do good. Goodwill is you want to do something good. Will to do good is actually doing it. With our collective effort and collective love, we are blessing the entire earth, particularly Brazil. Be aware of your heart and your crown. This is what we call the twin hearts. The heart on the chest is the physical love, and the heart in the crown is the divine love. Allow yourselves to be a channel of divine love and physical love for all. From the heart of God, let every person, every being be blessed, with no exceptions, with love, with kindness, with great joy and happiness, with harmony, with sweetness, with tenderness and divine peace. Let every person, every being be blessed. Let our loved ones and family be blessed with inner healing, with inner beauty, with divine oneness with God, divine oneness with all. Blessings be to Mother Earth. Blessings be to all. Could gently bring your hands down. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize a light above your crown. This is the light of the soul. Just look at the light. Be aware of the love in your heart. Feel the love in your heart. Inhale gently and bring this energy up to the crown. And exhale, project it to the light. Again, inhale with the love in your heart. Bring it up to the crown and look at the light and exhale. Be still, be aware. I will chant the mantra Om, the mother of all sounds. It's similar to Amen or Amin. Be aware of the light. Be aware of the mantra Om. but more importantly, be aware of the interval or gap or stillness between the two ohms. Look at the light. Be still, be aware. Swim in this energy of peace, energy of love, energy of light, and bliss. Relax, be still, be aware, and let go. Keep your eyes closed, continue your meditation. Focus your awareness inward. Just trust, let go. Gently move your fingers, move your toes. Come back to your waking consciousness. You could move your body to your right, to your left. Okay, we'll raise our hands at chest level. Move your feet, move your toes. When you move that, you become grounded. You will not be spacey. So we'll bless out again the excess energy. We'll do it first. We bless it out to Mother Earth. Let Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let Mother Earth be blessed. Let the beauty of Mother Earth, the power of Mother Earth be blessed. More importantly, we'll bless Brazil just because the coronavirus is starting to become active. Let Brazil be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power. We'll bless the people who are sick in the hospitals, in the ICUs, in the homes, nursing homes, hospices, or even in their homes. May they be blessed. Those affected with the coronavirus, may they be blessed. May they have healing. May they have inner strength. May they have hope and faith that they'll have a better life. Bless the frontliners, the doctors, the nurses, the nurse practitioners, the technicians, the first responders in Brazil. May they all be blessed as they cope up with this increasing problem. And let's bless also the leaders of the country. No opinions. We just bless them that they'll be divinely guided to do what is right for the people they serve. We bless all of them that they may serve the best. May all these public officials, public health officials, medical researchers, may judicial personnel, may they all be blessed with divine light, love, and power. I want you to bless your family, your loved ones, your business. We bless the businesses first. The businesses, there's some people who are doing good. We have to balance. There is such thing as balance. Like the movement of our hand. If you could squeeze your hand, it has to close, it has to open. It has to close, it has to open, or else you will have paralysis. Like life, people will have to exhale and inhale. So let's bless the good businesses that they'll be understanding of the economy of Brazil and the entire earth. And at the same time, bless those who are less fortunate than we are. People who are having difficult times, no work, no pay. May they be blessed. May they be blessed. Bless your business, bless your profession, bless your career, and bless your family. Bless the spot where you meditate on now. Energy, divine energy will come down and bless it and fertilize it. And visualize roots of lights, golden roots of lights from the soles of the feet deep, deep into the earth. Let Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, divine power. To divine God, divine Father, divine Mother, we thank you for your blessings. To the holy teachers, to the holy masters, to the holy saints, to the holy gurus of all religions, all philosophies, we thank you for your blessings. To the angels, healing ministers, we thank you. And I'll thank my teacher, Master Cho Kuksuyin Mahaguju Meileng, for divine guidance, help, and protection. And gently open your eyes, with a big, big smile. Come on, I want to see the teeth. This is what you should. We're becoming a little silly in a certain way wherein we have 1,000 people. How can you make other people happy? So you realize you may be the saddest person, but you show your teeth, everybody, they don't have a choice. They'll laugh at you. Okay. Okay, now ask yourself, okay, you are intelligent, educated people. Open your eyes. With your eyes open, your eyes closed. What happened to you? Recall using your mind what happened during that period. That is about 15 to 20 minutes. Just ask yourself what happened. Okay, this is the beauty of that. Okay, look at me. Everybody look at me. Try, with eyes open, try to criticize somebody, mentally or verbally. Little difficult, yes or no? Why? Because in meditation, the heart is open. Some of you, hey, you could still criticize. I don't say you cannot criticize, but think your criticism is tempered in a big way. Are we good? Let's continue, okay? Are we good? Yes, just raise your hands a little bit so I would know you're okay. 2 hands, John. No, let me just see. I want to see everybody. I want to see everybody. You're okay. So I'm not talking to a mannequin or something like that. Thank you, Waldemar. Thank you. Hey, everybody. Thank you. Okay, let's continue. Let's give you an idea. Then we'll summarize it. You realize is that just by the meditation itself. I'll tell you. I mentioned this to some of the groups. My son is a junior executive. I think it's some sort of top executive or up there in Google, is in charge of Asia Pacific. Every morning he wakes up at 5:30, and he coined what he's doing as JEM. I journal what I've done, what I can do, and what am I planning for the day. I exercise every day, and the M, guess what? Meditation. So he did this one. He knew I'm teaching meditation. He said, the only problem I have, the meditation is a little too long. 20 minutes is a little too long. I made him a 9-minute meditation. And I realized I myself have to change my mindset that for the executives, they want, hey, if I could do my meditation, it's better to do a 9-minute meditation than not doing a meditation. Make sense? Okay, let's do, I'll make it a little, I'll make you, hold on, I try to understand, okay. Next, okay, let's see, okay? Let me move forward. If you, this one, just the experiences, apologize for that because I went to another computer. I did Master Glenn Global Meditation at Gmail, just sharing the experiences people have. You could visit the website, masterglenn.com. It shows there the meditation. You could listen to it and the links that you need to do. Again, this is another computer, so it just messed up. But anyway, we're just going to make it quick. There's happiness in the amygdala, emotions, and the studies have shown that. The amygdala is a part of the brain. It's reaction to brain. Again, I apologize. This meditation helped regulate emotions. Studies showed it regulates emotions by showing some lighting up of on MRI. It increases the brain matter. I'm going to breeze through this. Just look at this. It increases the gray matter. The gray matter, you see the brain is divided into a gray and a white matter. So the gray and white matter, it increases the gray matter. The gray matter is the region of the brain that is good for learning, memory, emotional regulation. So that it's good to have increased gray matter. It improves sleep. It improves blood pressure. It improves blood pressure by studying people who have hypertension. It relieves pain. It slows the progress. They've shown studies of progress of training meditators with a decrease in what we call lymphocytes count. So there is a slowing progression of HIV. This is the interesting part. Apologies, as I said, these are probably a different computer and different update. This is what we call telomeres. Yeah, in a short thing, the telomeres. You know your sneakers? At the end of a sneakers, you have this plastic thing. Come on, you knew a sneaker, right? So what happened was that's what we call the telomeres. They've noticed that people with telomeres, longer telomeres, they have long life. Do you understand? So what happened was that some people, they isolated themselves in Colorado and started to do meditation. And all of a sudden, this scientist actually did some studies. He found out after 2 weeks of meditation, certain hours, he was able to increase the telomeres. So those are just fantastic things that are happening. I'll breeze through it so we could have a little bit more. I have more surprise for you. So happiness also, we've known that. I told you to criticize happiness. Meditation will cause happiness. It can regulate our emotions. Oh, what happened here? Sorry. We've done studies on this meditation, and we saw brain synchronicity. Our brain, let's just give you an idea. Right now, when we think, we have our brain, we have different brain waves, and they're shooting all over the place. Remember, we said for executives, when there's a person there, he's the pushy guy, he's the alpha executive, the alpha guy, alpha man. Are you with me? So what happened, because all of these alpha waves are doing that. Anyway, so we've studied it. It will synchronize the brain. It's interesting, the brain itself, to tell you frankly, I could spit out all the studies that I know about the meditation and the brain, but I'm just telling you what we know is much more than what we know. What we don't know is much more than what we know. And it's really surprising. In fact, what they know in the brain, the right brain, the right brain and the left brain, they are actually balancing each other. Are you with me? Okay, some of the studies people have was that if I want to decide on something, this is what I'm going to do. My left brain says, hello, Dr. Mendoza, I don't know if that's the right thing. Do we know that? None of us know that until now. This one, I don't have to do this one. I don't have to meditate. I have a lot of work to do. Then your right brain will balance you again, bring you back. I said, hello, I think you need the meditation. Wow. Don't you think that's a wow? And also some studies that they've shown with high school students, they've realized giving them meditation will actually improve their grades. You understand? Now just by doing this, we realize this virtual, look, we have close to 200 people meditating at the same time and blessing Brazil. So intention is important. Intention is important. So sometimes during meditation, you could put your intention. Okay, let's move on. Then I'll just making you a little excited. So here we are. I studied the relationship on twin hearts. The bottom line here is melatonin. Melatonin was increased. This is the latest study that we have. Look at this, the cingulate cortex, posterior cortex. We've done this one during meditations. A lot of brain waves are activity there. Look at this. Just remember gamma waves. I'll make it. I'll show you some fancy things about gamma waves. I wish I could make that, okay? So then I'm going to show you again, experience a, should probably, gamma waves, significantly total increase of gamma waves before and after meditation. So increased gamma waves. Okay, I'll just jump a little bit. What are gamma waves? A football player from Brazil, when he does that, he could do the football in any way he can. He's in a zone. If he's in a zone, that means he has a lot of gamma waves. A person who's doing a violin and performing, yo-yoma, who's performing in a stage, or a person who's doing basketball, he could shoot all threes. That means he has gamma waves. In meditation, this gamma wave is increased. So just by meditation, your gamma waves will increase. You're on the zone. So as an executive, as a student, you're on a zone. Isn't that fantastic? And this is what we've seen also. You will be blown away. People who are studying this, I apologize for those who I may touch in a certain way. People who they study on meditations are Buddhist monks. There are Lama. This is just my situation. I love the Dalai Lama. But when Dalai Lama says, okay, Dalai Lama, we want to study a meditator, put him on a brainwave. John Welch. He's my #1 guy. And they will hook up this person and they will see all of these wonderful things. So the study showed you need 10,000 hours to have these gamma waves. Our study showed you just have to practice it, not for years. Regular practice will make gamma waves already. And we do not have to change our religion. These were seen in Tibetan monks. These were seen in Celestine nuns. They were seen in Buddhist lamas. But we do not have to do that. You could be an executive. You could be a student. You could be a doctor. You could be a nurse and still have that gamma waves. Fantastic. Okay, let me move on. So I do understand that there's a lot of things that forget about that. These are the advantage of gamma waves. How do you produce gamma waves? Meditate. These are the meditation on twin hearts. We have the physical heart. We bless the earth. We bless the earth. We bless the earth. Why? Because we give to receive. So we bless the earth with this physical heart. And all of a sudden, we have what I call the divine heart. That's why they call twin hearts. Okay, I'll move a little faster here so we could be on time. I want you to remember 3 things in meditation. You are educated. You are smart. What is my take home from this? Fine, I did a meditation. What am I going to do? Okay, couple of things. Meditation will shape who you want to be. Great teacher said, what you meditate on, you become. Or my teacher said that. What is constant in your mind, you become. So you meditate to become a good person, a good executive, a good father, a good partner. You will materialize it. Why? Because there's energy aspect in it. There are changes in our physiological makeup and also in our brain. Next, I apologize for this, but it's okay. Do not just meditate for the spiritual experiences. Meditate because this experience will transform you to become a better person. Is that clear? You don't just meditate because you want to have a deep meditation. You meditate because you want to transform yourself. And last one, the secret to deep spiritual experiences is you have to maintain a highly refined energy. That means you have to use the right thoughts, the right words, the right action in your daily life. It's not only the monks who can do it, us who are actually doing our own thing, own businesses can do the right thoughts, the right words, and the right actions. Okay, last one. I apologize for that. I should have checked that. Those are the things I wanted to do. The meditations you just have, I'll try to send this to John, this PowerPoint. We have a link on YouTube, so you could do the meditation yourself. What good if I do the meditation? My goal is to teach you how to meditate and meditate on yourself. There is also, not only that, I would like to invite you. Look, some of the people that I meditate on, they are here. And what happened was that, why I invite them here? Because you invited me. So I'll do the same thing. I will invite you to our night meditation. It's only 1 hour difference from New York time. Not a big deal. Bring your friends, bring your family. It has transformed us. It made us a better person. In this lockdown, I told the group, we have coronavirus is a teacher. For most of you who are businessmen, what has coronavirus taught you? Fine, there is a downslope of your business. Forget about that. Think of something positive that the coronavirus have done for you, for your family, for your business, for your true finances. Is that clear? Okay, we're winding down. Sorry. Oh, I'm still on time. So I invite you to this global meditation. We start at 8:30. We talked a little bit. Right now, I'm giving them, I call them skill sets or energy skill sets, because we practice energy. What they can do when they come to the new routine or the new normal. Everything will be new, from everything, from how we do business, how we fly, how we buy, how we shop, how we do with the gym. Everything will be changing. So we need to have, for the businessmen like you have to have a checklist. Oh, a person comes into the office. What do I do? Sanitizer. How often do we have to clean the office? This one, are skill sets, but you have to plan now so you won't be behind. So I invite you to join us into this meditation. I'll send it to Faye and John. This is just to whatever experiences you have today. I'm willing. If you have any questions, I'm willing to talk to you about it. Last one. The purpose of meditation is not only the experience you have when you close your eyes, but more importantly, who you become as a result of meditating. So it's not only closing our eyes, but actually the more important thing is that how do you live your life? Meditation is just a pillar of your lifestyle. And this meditation experiences or life experiences will shape you, will shape us, and shape and help you grow. So meditation is part of life. It's not life will be part of meditation. If you're a Buddhist monk, maybe that is, but we are not. We have our own profession. You're bringing up children. To me, that is a very important role a parent can do. I could meditate as much as I want, but I could be a better parent if I meditate at the same time. Okay. Lastly, I think that was my thank you. So I hope you enjoy our short talk. I'll find John. So if there, I think there are a lot of ways to do it. Less is more right now. I want you to experience the meditation, and you did fantastic. I'm telling you, I've been teaching this to physicians because of burnouts. Because a lot of physicians are having burnouts, nurses are having burnouts. So what happened was that I realize, okay, John, I will unmute John. Okay, make co-host. Okay. So I give the John.
Okay, now I'm unmuted. Thank you very much, Dr. Mendoza, Glenn. Would you entertain any questions before we sign off?
Yes, yes.
So I don't see a chat chat at the bottom of the page, but perhaps if you raise your hand or put in the chat that you, I think you'll be able to see them. Knowing Glenn. Okay.
I think what I would do is that since you don't have any questions, I think I'll be asking the question. How's that? I think that's that.
Very good.
I will ask the question. So what? You've experienced meditation. So what are you going to do about it? Do you understand? What am I going to do? I want to learn something. You know, sometimes something good is like, we call it like a perfume. You keep it to yourself. It's like, it's always in my, you know, it's like an expensive wine. If you're not going to share it anyway, so what's the use of a wine? I don't think we should use wine on the meditation, but a perfume will just do as well. So I want you to share it, experience it. I trust to you, my question for you, let me experience it. Let me look for it. Let me try it. Let me try. There are thousands of meditations. There are mantra meditations. There's silent meditations. There's Zen meditations. I've been meditating. I tried meditating. If I had known how to meditate or somebody would have guided me, I'll be probably a saint by now. Since I was 17, I want to meditate, but I didn't know what to do. I was meditating with the yogis, and my back hurts, my butt hurts, my shoulder hurts, my spine hurts, and they were having fun. So I wish I had a teacher who could show me how to meditate. So I submit to you, try it. Try it. I said, if it's something good, accept it. You will be your own judge. Thank you.
We have a couple of questions, Dr. Mendoza. One is from Claudio Stivelman. I think he wanted to ask the question verbally, so you would have to.
Okay, what's the name? Yeah, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. 2 hands so I could see you. Faiz, you're blessing. Hold on. I don't see you. Okay, so you could. You're not on the. I need to see you, so I could. Is this the one, Claudia Stivelman? Okay, good. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Hi. I really appreciate your presentation, and I have the following problem. My wife meditates in normal basis, like I would say almost daily, 30 minutes at least. I never have the 30 minutes available. So I like very much when you said about that 9-minute meditation. Could you describe about this a little bit more?
Claudia, 30 minutes is 30 minutes. 9 minutes is 9 minutes. If you could pack the 9 minutes in at the 30 minutes into a 9-minute, that would be good for you. Try it. Go to the website, masterglenn.com. You have the 9-minute there. But I'm telling you, I always felt the meditation should be at least 12, 15 minutes. But some of you are executives. You don't have, your mind is so active. So you want something that will relax it, something that will make you have those gamma waves, all the advantages and benefits. Try it. It's the same thing, same meditation we have, but actually contracted with all the same components. Try it, Claudio. That's all I could ask.
Dr. Mendoza, we have a question here. How does pranic healing meditation differ from Buddhist meditation, TM, or other kinds? Or is there a difference?
Actually, there are different kinds of meditation. This meditation on twin hearts we did is a metta meditation. When meditation was started, the Lord Buddha said it has to be a loving kindness meditation. It comes from the heart. That's why some of you will feel good, feel happy. The Zen meditation, some of the Buddhist meditation, they'll meditate on a flame, they'll meditate on a flower. They will one time we went to a Buddhist a Zen monastery. Everybody's quiet, and I don't know what they're doing. I must have slept. I don't know. I was younger then. So there are different meditation. I think my challenge for each one of you, find the meditation that you will work for you. And if it's there, practice it. You know, that's all.
Thank you for that. Another of our attendees asks is, how and when did you start to meditate? Maybe go a little bit more into your personal history.
Actually, okay, I'll add a little bit more. When I was around 17, like most of you probably, I was in search. I was in search, and some of you may have gone to spirituality or picked up meditation because you were in search. What I was searching for, I don't know, but I was searching. So people feel different ways looking back. People, they're searching for something to make their life fulfilled. And there are people who are actually feel empty. So people who feel empty said, I feel empty. I am in search for something to fill me up. So there are a couple of things to do that. I was already wanted to meditate even at a young age of 17, but it took me 20 years or more before I found the meditation that I loved. We were meditating with a group in Ohio. We were meditating with a group in New York. But one thing that really enamored me was actually this meditation on twin hearts. Try something that is guiding you first, so it might make sense to me. And I felt good. Okay, John, speak again. Yeah.
Oh, I have to unmute. I'm sorry. This one comes from a Dr. Bushra. Atma Namaste, Master, and everyone. So grateful. I need updated scientific research. Is this all on the prana healing website?
Actually, this is probably fantastic because there was a study done in Rio. There was this neuroscientists that are actually studying. Neuroscientists are people who studied about the brain. They were doing a doctoral thesis, and some of them, which we call mindfulness. You hear this, mindfulness meditation. A little background was Buddhist, and they wanted to study it. Then this just came out maybe 3 months ago, 4 months ago. Anyway, the summary was that they wanted a control, and they saw this pranic healer from Rio. They said, Fernando, you're doing a meditation. Okay, yeah, it's meditation 2 hours. Okay, we'll use it as a control. Come on, bring it in. We're doing so they did a control on this meditation with mindfulness. This neuroscientists were actually mindfulness meditators. But the result of their conclusion of their paper, which was published in a prestigious journal, the meditation on twin hearts, which was supposed to be the control, have a lot more emotions in it than the mindfulness. They themselves accepted it and they submitted it, and we picked it up only after it was published. So it was really fantastic. In fact, we were trying to contact them. Hey, listen, you studied our meditation. You seem to be happy with it. Let's collaborate in doing this more. But there are a lot more studies to do that. This is not the forum to give you the rundown of the studies. There are some ongoing studies that are going on right now, and some of them are really fascinating. Thank you, Doctor.
Very good. We have, this one comes from Argentina. How can I be connected in my meditation for more than 10 minutes? Thank you.
Easy. Don't bring your watch. You bring your watch, you're stuck with 10 minutes. Look, you were in silence for over 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So what happened? Okay. It was a funny answer, but listen to me. When you meditate, you focus your awareness inside. When you focus your awareness inside, the concept of time will disappear. Just by her question, can I limit it to 10 minutes? That means you have a fixed time. It's like me when I meditate. I'll meditate, I will go into deep, I'll see explosion of light, I'll see explosion of light, I'll see explosion of light. It never comes because I'm meditating on my expectation. That person wanted to meditate on a 10-minute. As far as I'm concerned, you could meditate in 3 minutes and feel fantastic with inner peace. But good question.
Very good. Namaste, Master Glenn, for the wonderful talk. This comes from Brazil. These data from the research you showed, it's another question about research. Is there a way, someplace to go a little deeper into the data that you presented?
Yes, you could go to Pranic Healing Institute, actually pranichealingresearch.com. We established a research website, Pranic Healing Research, Pranic Healing, HEALING, research.com, and the studies are there. Of course, there are a lot of studies. It's not only the answer for all questions. There are a lot of people who are doing that, but I wish we have researchers who could do laboratory, what we call in vivo or in vitro studies. That means from inside the cells, like the telomeres. And I just want to let you know, by the way, because of this coronavirus, there are Department of Health in South America, particularly in Brazil, in Rio, and in Argentina, that have accepted our pranic healing as part of the coronavirus protocol. So they're ongoing studies now. Thank you.
Another question, it's more of a personal one. Can you share some of the personal impact, the impact on your life that meditation has caused you, has helped you?
I'll show you magic. How's that, John?
Okay.
Okay. You have to be open to it. Doesn't matter to me, but those who experience it. Okay, hands down, just look at me, be still. Just be still, look at me. Say, you could verbally say, nobody can hear you anyway, I'm super receptive, super conductive. It's just energy, so you become sensitive, receptive to the energy. Okay, look at me, or maybe I'll have you close your eyes gently. May you have inner peace within you. Be aware of that inner peace. Okay, gently open your eyes. How was that? Good? Yes? Yes? Okay, we're not finished yet. Now open your eyes. Look at me. Just look at me. Say, I'm super receptive, super conductive. I want to experience this. Look at me. May you have inner peace within you now. That's inner peace. So there are some perks when you teach meditation. You get to do some Jedi tricks. Thanks, John.
Thank you very much.
How was that?
That was great. I think there's one more question, and I think you may have already touched on it. What is the difference between pranic and mindfulness meditation? I guess you couldn't understand some of the things you were saying before, so sort of follow on to another question.
Mindfulness is actually, we call it, remember in our meditation, I said, be still, be aware. Mindfulness is actually, in fact, I apologize, I was criticizing it. It should be mindlessness because you shouldn't be using your mind. But actually, mindfulness is a deeper explanation wherein they just have to be aware. Look, that you were aware of the inner peace within you. That's the awareness. So mindfulness, it's a little bit Buddhist, but it is fantastic. Example, I want you to raise your hands like this, gently. One, like, can you feel that? So when you're doing that, when you're walking, you just be aware of your foot moving up and back. You are becoming aware while you're brushing your teeth up and down, up and down. So that is awareness. So people, by becoming aware, they don't use the word aware, they just become mindful. So if I am upset, I become mindful or aware. Oh, where is this coming on? I am happy. What is this coming on? I'm driving. So this one you could apply to different scenarios. That's why the difference between the meditation and Twin Hearts we did and mindfulness was that in the Twin Hearts we have, and the study showed there's a lot of emotional perception that is involved. But good question. You could actually cut it a little further more than that. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much. Dr. Mendoza, would you like to say one final thing before we go?
There is this great teacher from the 12th century. His name is Milarepa. He said, the affairs of the world will continue, but do not delay the practice of meditation. So I think whatever work you do, there is always a meditation that will work for you. And it's something that will make you just a better person. It's not just closing your eyes. As I said, it's what you become. And again, thank you for the U.S. Brazilian Chamber of Commerce for the invitation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I know everybody really enjoyed it. I've gotten messages saying thank you, and I just want to thank you again. Now, the chamber also continues with our, and we'll try to meditate our way through it, but we do have more webinars coming up. Next Tuesday at 1 p.m., we have a webinar called Political Dynamics and Economic Ramifications. Where we have Marcelo Coutinho of Bites and the Fundação Getúlio Vargas, Murilo de Aragão, political scientist, and Eduardo Loyo from our partner BTG for that one. But again, on behalf of the Chamber, I wish you all health and good spirits. And thank you again for attending. And thank you again, Dr. Mendoza.